Hello everyone, it's me, Mr. Martinez, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on from our last video which went over the signature of the array. So this is the one that I'm going to continue to work with. It's called stuff, and it is going to be an array list of string items or variables. Again, array list can only hold objects. The three methods that I'm going to go over in this video are the .add, the .add with two parameters, and the .remove. So let's begin. So an array list is different than an array in that it is increased on the fly. So let's say that I'm looking for things in my closet, okay, and I come across a couple of items, that I remember. So I'm going to add to my array list by using the add method. And I'm going to say stuff.add, and I'll say shoes. Okay, it's a simple thing to find in a closet. Then I'm going to say stuff.add. Let's say a basketball, and let's say as well, I'm going to say stuff.add. I don't know why it keeps going to add all. It's a little frustrating, but stuff.add, and we'll say close. There's another good thing to see. So that is the stuff that's in my closet. Now with one parameter, all it's doing is just adding on, and adding on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my array and print out everything, and to do this I'm just going to use a for each loop. So I'm going to find my dummy variable, string A, colon, and the array list that I want to go through, which is stuff. I'm then going to just print out every element. Remember, with a for each loop, A takes the value of the first element in the array list and then cycles through every one. It runs everything in the loop and then starts over on the next index. So if I run this, shoes, basketball, clothes, shoes, basketball, clothes. They were added to the array list in that order. Let's say before basketball, let's say I was doing a list of things that I found in order. And let's say before basketball, I found a trophy. I would say stuff.add. And again, it's doing this add. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. So I would say stuff.add. And what I'm going to do is I want this to be at the first index, comma, and I'm going to add trophy. Now what this does when you have add with two parameters is it takes trophy and it will insert it into between shoes and basketball, forcing all these others to go down. So now if I run it, I have shoes, trophy, which has been inserted, and basketball and clothes have moved down. The key thing is the array has increased in size. Your array stuff, your array list stuff, is now 4 elements long. Okay, again, one just appends to the end of the list. It just allows it to grow with one parameter. Two parameters, at the index you insert it, shifting everything over. Now, let's say that I forgot that I actually didn't find a basketball. So in this case, basketball is, if I look at my printout, basketball is index 2. So stuff.remove. And I'm going to say in that whatever is in index 2, I'm going to remove it. So now if I run this, you'll see that basketball is gone. And everything has shifted up. So trophy was inserted before. Okay, so now it should have been shoes, trophy, basketball, clothes. And then when I did remove 2, basketball gets deleted. I now have shoes, trophy, and clothes. Okay? The physical size of the array has now decreased from 4 to 3. There's no null value. There's nothing set to 0. There's only 4. So if for example, I have 4 elements here. Let's say I tried to do 4 here. I tried to remove 4. I'm going to get an error, an out of bounds error. Okay? All right? So those are key things. So I'm going to get rid of this again and just run it to show you everything's good. So that's add with 2 parameters, and that's .remove. I'll be continuing this on with a few more of the methods that you're going to need to know and how they work.